Alright, so we're here with Chef Gilmore, and just to get this out of the way, you and we actually go back. You know, I want our viewers to know that, you know, we probably go back about 20 years, man. Like,
shit, I was from a Burger King. I was in the ninth grade, so
ninth grade. 92. So
92.
No, it had to be like 94 because that's when I came to Greensboro, 94. So
yeah, it was 90,
yeah.
no, it was 95.
95, okay.
No, right. It was 94, but the end of 94, 95.
So
it don't matter.
So how old were you? How old were you then?
I think I was like
16, and how are you now?
40.
40. All right. So it's been some time since we really, you know, since we knew each other back then to now. So now what we're gonna try to do is try to fill in those years. So you know, so tell us a little bit about from 16 to like 18 and things like that. What were you into?
Wow. So you wanna go there?
Let's just, you know, just go wherever we can. Let's go like, I understand back in the day that you had ran into a little bit of trouble. How old were you when that happened?
I was 16 years old. Yeah, shit.
But first let's go into exactly what went down.
Shit killed me, man. So
Or just to frame it. Just
I'm gonna talk about it. I just gotta get myself together for it. You know what I'm saying? Because it fucked my life up.
Indeed. So just let me just frame it for you for a little bit. What we're talking about is not necessarily mistaken identity, but more or less you were basically accused of something that you didn't do.
Yes.
In the papers lately, there's been the Cosby
so
incident.
Basically, what happened was I was accused of indecent liberties with a minor. An allegation. So what happened was, look thought was at the house, did something with my homeboys. I ain't even do nothing with them, but it was my house. So when her mom came, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you." You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "Get me for what?" You know what I mean? So the shit fucked me up. So what she did, I moved to Philadelphia. Shout out to Philadelphia, man. 31st and Half Avenue, man. I was boxing. I went up there. I was doing the boxing and shit. At the Joe Louis boxing ring right there on 31st and Grapevine. I did all that. So what happened, I'm thinking that it was just some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in Philadelphia, chilling. My first job, when I first learned how to drive, Lincoln Town car on the freeway. Not a highway, a freeway. So come home from work. So a detective called my phone like, "If you don't come out of Greensboro, we will come and expedite you." I was like, "Shit, I ain't did that." So that's when my people was like, "Go on back home." So I went back home. I go back home. My granddaddy, rest in peace. My rock, we're gonna talk about that too, please. We got to. So we go down to the damn precinct and shit. We get there, the detectives, they're like, "Oh, did you have sex with such and such?" I'm like,
How old are you when you were going through this?
I was 16.
So you're 16 being accused of having sex with a minor. You're a minor yourself.
Minor myself. So this how they play me. And I'm gonna get all the way in there because I want the legal system to understand where I'm coming from because I know something ain't right. I know something ain't right. So what happened, I go down there, they tell my granddaddy, really? You should have really. So we go down to the precinct. So they tell my granddaddy, "Oh, he ain't gonna be here that long. So when they asked me, they're like, "Did you have sex with such and such?" I was like, "Yeah, is she pregnant?" You know what I'm saying? They're like, "Nah." It's like, "No." So what they did was, they told my granddaddy to leave. They had me in the interrogation room. So then, like I said, I'm 16 years old. No lawyer, no nothing. They interrogated me, telling my granddaddy I ain't gonna be there long. I ain't see my granddaddy till 6 months later. when I got to prison. They gave me 32 to 40 months.
And when you got out, how old were you?
Shit, I was what? 20s, like 20 something. They waited till I turned 17, man. Charged me as an adult.
So they basically took your, like you said, your early adult years. So
man, I ain't see my first 21 on the street.
Exactly.
I ain't never been to the prom. So
when you went in, you weren't old enough to vote, but when you came out, you were older. You were old enough to drink.
Yes.
Old enough to
I had my first. You know what? When I was in prison, I had my first drink. It's called Buck. When I turned 21, I had the best party of my life in prison. In prison. I had to go through a lot of that motherfucker, man.
So what do you think that something like that does to like other, like, you know, just other people that are in your position, other people who are in your hood?
I took the glasses off so they can see my face.
That, you know, like, just because what I want to get across is that sometimes the system is destroying people at a young age. Right. And it really came for you at a young age. 17 to 22.
And it broke me up from some of my close friends. Because then, like, when I came home, I'm on a registration list. So then my name popped up. I had one incident where one of my, like, I thought it was my brother. So I go over there to their house and like, nah, you can't come around my kids. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? Chef, give my love all the kids, yo. I couldn't, my first niece, Shaquin, Caleb, Brewington, Keisha Brewington, daughter, they gonna tell me that I couldn't be around her. Man, look, y'all understand what the fuck I done been through, man. I've been through a lot and I hold this shit in, so now it's time for me to let it go. Because I was watching goddamn Facebook the other day. How the fuck can a damn senator rape a motherfucker and
Jerry Condon
and motherfucker like physically rape her in the woods and all that, and he didn't get probation.
and they still ain't found.
He ain't even got a register.